I'm CT. When I'm not hosting podcasts, I have to live in the real world. I mean, everybody has to work, right? My job is CS, customer service, solutions, relationships, generating motivation to keep my team pumped up and connected to every single guest who has chosen to stop by the store and pick a few things up. This is C.T.C.S, episode number 43. It's never the same shopping day twice.
Well, here we go. Another week of C.T.C.S. And wow, it actually started a couple of days ago when I received an email. Someone up front in CS has been stricken pretty badly with COVID-19. And so now as I go in for the first of 4 days here, I think that, and this is probably going to piss off a lot of people because some people believe in it, some people don't. Got to wear the mask. Put the mask on. This BA.5, they're saying it's the Deltacron, and it's worse than the last one. So, oh God. I haven't even made it to the store yet, and I've already received a text message from new guy Bill. He says that there is a woman that's been in the bathroom for 4 hours. She came out briefly after Jeff and Christian knocked and asked her, and now she's locked herself back in there, headed into a 5th hour. Oh, God. The drama. I'll keep you posted. Here's an update with the woman that has locked herself up in the restroom. New guy Bill just texted me, and he says she finally came over to my register and then decided that she didn't want to pay me for anything. She was laughing like the Joker. Eventually, security had to throw her out, but that came after she attacked another guest. It's not one of those late night things anymore. It's happening in the morning. It's happening in the midday. And thank God for security. Making my way into the store right now. Hell no, I don't want to be here. God, no. The text messages that I got, and then the official declaration of people having COVID-19. You know, Captain Positive needs to put on his Iron Man outfit and, shape up his attitude. But no, my freaking hurt like hell. My Achilles tendon is still bothering me. I return to physical therapy next week, so... grumpy old man. Grumpy old grocery store man. I just learned a pretty nifty trick from a guest, Barilla Jumbo Shells. She was sitting there putting it up on the side. Doing very well. How about you? She was listening to it next to her ear, and she says if it sounds like a rainmaker, then they're broken shells, and she doesn't want to buy broken shells. I mean, I never even thought about that. We just had an incident with a quick fist, quick change. It's where somebody comes up, they give you a $100 bill, and then they will reach for your hand before you put it in the till, and then they're holding on to the $100 bill. They drop change, it goes to the floor, and then the person totally forgets that there's confusion, and the person at the register forgets that the guy took the $100 bill, and sure enough, right there on the camera, you can see it. A smooth operation. Drop the coins to divert the attention of the person, and the $100 bill goes back into his pocket, and she is giving him change, so he's made some money. The woman that new guy Bill was talking about is back in the store and has been camping out in our bathroom today. She's been here since I got here at 1 o'clock, and they're trying to get her out, and they're trying to figure out a peaceful way to do it without calling the police. I mean, obviously there's a disturbance here, and we really want to do this as peaceful as possible, but it's time for her to move from the bathroom and get back outside. I had a lengthy conversation with her, probably about 15 minutes here at customer service, and she was trying to get her number in so that she could get these discounts, and she wouldn't understand that the numbers were not working at all. And then she started screaming and ran back to the bathrooms again, and we have to. It's time to get people much bigger than us involved in this so that there isn't bodily damage to anybody else in the store. The police department is here. They have their tasers drawn, and they're trying to get her to safely come out on her own will, or we've been here before with other people, and that is they've knocked down the door to get inside as well. So keep it posted. And we're on the transition walk into day number 2. I'm still digesting last night. I had heard of this person through new guy Bill, and then to physically experience it last night and to have the police come to the actual store. Just part of this everyday world, which is every reason in the world why I have to take these transition walks so I can get my thoughts in order, because it's so unpredictable that you don't know what your next step is going to be. Just be ready. Just be ready. Out of the car, heading into the store, you have to readjust your attire because you've been sitting in the car for 35, 40 minutes, which basically means pull the underwear from your butt. Don't make it look like you're really doing it on purpose, but just get yourself comfortable because mentally you've got to be ready for the game. Wow, a lot of new people here. New guy in Frozen, new people on the cash register. I looked at my team for tonight. A lot of new people. So that means there's still a lot of people in training, and they're got to be aware of what's going to happen with mistakes on a Friday night. And we don't want to be making big ones, people. We need to find focus. Kevin is having a difficult time talking today. He said that he thinks there's something wrong with him, that he's stuttering. And I said, I think in watching you, what we have here is a situation where I think your mind is working faster than your mouth. I said, being a part of the radio industry for 43 years, you learn different techniques on how to make yourself clearer with your speaking and to be able to drive in a point rather than trying to rush out as many words as possible. And I said, I've noticed it about you that you speak very, very quickly. We're in the South. We don't speak or listen quickly down here. So I asked him, I said, I just take the time to really listen to what you're about to say. And I said that a thought doesn't happen until 10 seconds after your body has released it. He really jumped in on that. On a road trip right now, the vacuum cleaner isn't working at the store, and so we had to get a belt so it starts sucking again. And so I take a little road trip, walk down 17 stores right here in the shopping center where our store is. And it's like walking into a different world at this hardware store because they all know me from Harris Teeter. So they're all going, oh my God, you're here. What's going on, dude? And you're going, I'm just the dude from, from the grocery store. Garth Brooks is in town this weekend. He's doing 2 performances at the stadium. And people are coming here to basically, they're getting tailgating food. And I mean, they're loading up on the alcohol and all the treats and all that kind of fun stuff. And then we've got baseball games. It's going to be a busy weekend out on the streets. And that means that people are on the move, and that explains why it's just been bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper people since the moment I got here. I love how brutally honest people are. A woman comes up and she goes, somebody forgot their beer. It's a 12-pack of beer here, cans of Miller Lite, and I think most people would go ahead and just make it their own, take it home and all that kind of stuff. But no, innocently, she brought it right in here and said, somebody's going to be coming back to this store wondering, where's my beer? Transition walk, day number 3. I walked through a forest, and in the forest this morning, actually the past couple of days, I've noticed a lot of mushrooms have been growing in the forest. And it's in an area where I had a water break a couple of weeks ago. And I thought, okay, did I do something wrong? Well, the truth is that I did do something wrong. And I don't know if you know this or not, and this is why I love to do a lot of research, is that mushrooms, actually the fungi, serves as a communication device for trees. That's how they communicate. The trees produce so much sugar that it feeds the fungi, and then the fungi, it creates like a web where every tree in the forest is connected. And I read somewhere that the largest tree in your forest will communicate up to 46 different trees. Now you know why I do customer service. I'm understanding the peeps. I usually base my brand new day on how well am I going to do with putbacks. And if I'm not doing well, then the day doesn't start off well, because it's always my goal to make sure that I know my store. So now I'm putting back some Kingsford and stuff like that. But my first 5 things that I tried to put back, couldn't find a damn thing. Couldn't find anything anywhere. So then you got to change your mindset and start finding something so we can even up the score on this and start feeling better. On what day do you start looking at expiration dates? I'll give you a good example. Today is July 16th. The milk, 1%. It says the expiration date is July 18th. Do you buy that milk taking a chance on it being fresh in 3 to 4 days? We took the milk back. To me, I mean, it'd be my luck. It'd be like July 20th, and there's that stank. And there's nothing worse than milk stank. Self-checkout lane. We have a serious problem here. What's going on is that we have a person who is very upset, and the way it's just like the other night. They're talking to themselves, and in fact, we're trying to figure out if it's the same person, just in disguise, because she was banned from the store, just screaming, and she's taking her umbrella and she's hitting employees, telling us to get the H and fuck and things like that out of the way. So it's but we're trying to move her right now, and without calling the police. The situation has finally settled down. It lasted about 45 minutes. She finally left, and then not even 5 minutes later, she returned, and man, instantly all 4 managers on duty circled her and gave her an escort out of the building. And guys, this one was a tough one. This one was probably too close to danger, especially with, hitting us with her umbrella. 6 p.m. We're about 4 hours off from when our episode took place inside the store. I mean, the whole rest of the day has been quite boring compared to that 45-minute period. And we're headed into a Saturday night now. And, you hope that things can mellow out, because it's been a wild, crazy-ass week is what it's been with people not being in touch with reality. What is in kitty litter that makes it so heavy? I mean, every one of these bags and buckets and things like that, it is so heavy. And, I mean, it's like, how do here's who's buying the kitty litter. It's usually the older women. And how are they picking this stuff up? They kick my butt. I don't want to challenge these guys to a fight ever. They can pull in the weight on the kitty litter. Transition walk day number 4. As if the weight of 2 people coming into the store, having conversations with themselves and doing things that are just not right. All that weight on your shoulders is a lot. And then things like last night coming home, we were stopped at a red light. The car next to me, loud music, having fun, and I thought, wow, to be a teen again. And they did something that we did as teens. They didn't want to wait for the red light, so they shot out across the highway, and were slammed into from a Subaru. So I had to witness that. So I need this transition walk today. I need something so much bigger than me to get over this week. You can tell that it's a Sunday. When you walk into the store, everybody is cranky. The guests, the people that work at the store, on the registers, people in management, and they're testy. The guests are, they're yelling at the registers, and managers are trying to keep calm, but they think that, using volume in the voice and being stern is how you keep calm. But it's a typical Sunday. I mean, somebody was yelling at Bill that you are honoring the price that I want for this bread because you don't have the bread I want. And it's like, wow, he didn't really deserve that. A guest comes up to the CS desk and says, your Jell-O says it's 10 for $10. And you guys charge me $1.49 per. And I said, okay, give me a chance to go back there and take a look at it. So I do. And outdated numbers. The sale ended actually 3 days ago. So what do you do in a situation like that? What would you do as a listener? What would you do? Give you a couple more seconds to think about it. 10 for $10. And the sale's been over for 3 days. What do you do? Here's what I did. Customer service. I gave it all to her for free.